What is going on, guys? This is the Cloud9 podcast, season 1, episode 18. We had an action-packed week of League of Legends, and Fnatic finally lost 2 games because one of them they also played Rengar. Now, to be fair, a lot of the community speculates it was like disrespect to SK Gaming, but I think that it's very rare. I agree with the fans, but I do kind of think that was on the level of disrespect. But to be fair, like this is the same team that played Rengar jungle against FPX at the 2019 World Championship. Yeah, Rengar top. And was surprised they were losing. Remember, there's the voice comms, and Reckless was like, okay, it was cool for like 15 minutes, but now we're not having fun anymore. So I don't know. It's hard to say whether or not it's actually disrespect or is it actually calculated, because Whipple has played Rengar before. It's not like he's just randomly pulled this out and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not really too sure about if it's a complete disrespect pick, but to be fair, the LCS was interesting this week. So like everyone's been talking about like worlds and shit, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, dude, like, okay, we'll get to worlds when we get there, and let's be honest here, dude. LCS and LEC aren't winning. I don't care what the fucking EU fans say. Sometimes they have their miracle luck runs because one of their teams manages to, have a good read on the meta. It doesn't matter. Like literally last year, less than almost 365 days. What finals was it? LPL versus LCK. So like it doesn't really matter if like any of the teams, from the LCS or LEC could compete at Worlds, because like let's be honest here, are really any of them going to win it? Let's be honest here. And do any of them really deserve to win? Like if you look at just how much more better the LPL and the LCK teams are, just in general, they normally should win anyway. Aren't they the better teams by default? You usually like the better teams by default should win, right? Because like if these teams won from the LPL and the LEC, they're the worst teams by default, so they shouldn't be really winning though. But I guess it's just like how League of Legends fucking works, you know what I mean? How do you feel about that? Like when people always talk about worlds before like just not even like enjoying the domestic split,
Hey, what's up, Tony? Um, I'm gonna say that the only team I can think that could put up a fight after seeing their performance at MSI is Mad Lions. I think they could put up a good fight, but Rogue, if they can barely beat G2, how do they expect to beat and that's their own like competition. How do they expect to be international? So like, if I had to pick a team that's a Western team, I could see Mad Lions making at least getting into quarters. Now semifinals, that's a stretch, right? Let's be honest.
Because just like how you generally see a team in any sport league, like it's weird how some fans, at least for the West, go like, well, you know what, these guys can win through the power of friendship. I'm like, dude, it's not how that works. Actually, you're a retard if you say shit like that, because if I have genuinely the better team, you're gonna win no matter what. And usually like more or less so, it always comes to that anyway. Like the better team with the better players normally always wins anyway. It's just like how you get there is kind of wonky generally, give or take how a tournament can go. Like even last year, like people know I love G2, but I didn't put them in my pick'ems to get first place in that group. I picked Suning. I picked Suning because Suning were the better team. People are like, what? But didn't Suning only get like third in the LPL? Yeah, just getting third in the LPL. Yeah, sure, buddy. You
out of 16 teams.
It's like, listen to what you're saying, you fucking moron. They got third out of 16 teams, right? They actually barely made. They actually the match they could have potentially made to the finals, they did lose hard in, but they lost to Top Esports. Top Esports were just that much better that Suning, who made the world's finals, didn't even make the finals in their own domestic region. So
that says the talent right there. I was just surprised with like people laugh at NA and say it's Fiesta, blah blah blah. But like, how are you gonna say NA is Fiesta, and when Fnatic, even if they disrespected SK, that's a bottom tier team.
Yeah, picking
Yeah,
Rengar should almost be like, okay, I'm picking this because I know I'm gonna stomp you in.
right. And like
Yeah.
my example is that if SK can beat Fnatic and Immortals can beat well, I think they would beat EG, I believe. Like it's
Hmm.
like how like I don't get these people that are like NA lol or NA's this, but Fnatic just lost to SK, and you know I'm an SK. You know the three teams I like is
Yeah.
SK, Fnatic, and Misfits, right? And
Hmm.
like on paper, Fnatic should have beaten SK like that. Like man, we'll talk more about it, but like
Hmm.
I just want to clarify to people that calm it down with the whole like NA this or EU this. It's like both regions have their bottom tier teams beating their top tier teams. That's not good. Like, uh,
And
and
I
like,
mean, like, you could like chalk it up to like, oh, it's best of ones, anything can happen. I get it. Maybe like how would I say this though? Remember when Clutch Gaming used to beat TSM quite a bit? Remember?
right, right.
But then like, well, who's won championships? Did Clutch Gaming win championships?
Nope.
No. Yeah, they may have went to Worlds that time that they beat TSM, and Clutch Gaming did upset TSM that one time to make them miss playoffs for the first time ever. But it's not like, we remember Clutch Gaming with fond memories, though. It's like they did have
And they
bad
went
players on the
0-6
roster.
too.
They
But
went 0-6 too. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I
yeah,
remember that.
yes, and that's what I find the hypocrisy. Like it's because it's TSM going 0-6, but I don't. It's whatever. That's
Yeah,
my
like it's the same thing that TSM fans did, and they try to like weirdly project things with Bjergsen, but they didn't do it with Jensen. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't Jensen like go to Worlds, get out of groups many times, top 4 Worlds? He almost won an international event in MSI 2019. Why is this man not getting more praise? Oh, but if it's Bjergsen, you got to just get on your fucking knees and suck his dick. It's like,
no. I've said it before. I think that Jensen.
no, like, dude, people think
Yeah.
I hate Bjergsen. No, it's not true. Like, I think he's a
Oh,
really
you
good
don't.
player, though. Like, I even think if I were to rank our top 10 NA players of all time, I put Bjergsen at like number 1 or number 2. He, like, double
For
if did,
TSM.
or no, even just like players in NA as a whole that have changed the region. Like, I get people and why they rank double F number 1. He does have that one accolade internationally with MSI that would kind of put him as like number 1 because Bjergsen just doesn't really have any. But Bjergsen himself, it's like when Bjergsen came into the league, he just changed it. He himself changed the league initially first to pave the way and how to see things a certain way. Double F did later on kind of like follow up with it, but
Trash talking.
yeah, and then it's just like I don't know what fans generally want. Like one player will do something you've always wanted, yet you don't praise him, but a player who's never did anything, he gets all the praise. It's like, well, Jensen was never better than Bjergsen. I'm like, you're high. That tells me right there you
I used to play
belligerent
for Cloud9.
Oh shit, yeah. Like when someone says it was never close, I'm like, you belligerent fucking moron. I can tell you didn't watch the games. I know for a fact you didn't watch the games. I know you watched the games. I remember Bjergsen said he usually always tried more when it came to Jensen. He always tried more. Because Bjergsen was really putting in work against fucking MASH or fucking Golden Glue back in the day, right? No. He tried against Jensen more because he knew Jensen could at worst be at equal to his level or better, give or take. But, dude, that and the same thing like Azale brought up earlier. I'm bringing up his tweet right now. Where like, there's a lot of negativity that surrounds League of Legends. Now, he didn't have to tell me anything. I could have told you that for free. Bro, like League of being negative, like, man, fucking, is that peanut butter and jelly?
No, I think League is negative. I think League has become more delusional. Like where he is like, we're gonna win worlds. Like, all right, come on, man. Like, stop. Like,
dude, I like G2 and I like Fnatic.
I don't like G2. Fuck them.
Okay, well, Warren's just a dick. But it's like outside of that G2 super team that almost won worlds back in 2019, outside of them, it's hard to really count that Fnatic team.
Fnatic,
I know, but it's like you knew they weren't better than the other teams. But it's like, okay, outside of those two. Okay, so outside of those two teams, right? If those two teams, which were our clear best shot at winning worlds, got 0-3 in the finals because they were literally so mentally broken after losing scrims, I don't know how the West can win Worlds, dude. And that's what I'm trying to bring up back to my original point was I don't get why people always say, oh, well, this team's not going to do Worlds this year and blah. People are literally saying that in March of this year. It's like, dude, just enjoy the domestic leagues. NA and EU aren't winning Worlds anyway. And if they do have a miracle run, it's mostly by luck because the other better teams completely shit the bed or they have a better read in the meta. Give or take, it's not other teams' fault if they shit the bed, but it's like at some point you know they're not going to win. You know, like people love to write that quarterfinals and semifinals type of when their favorite team gets 3 out in the finals. It's like, oh, well, you guys were always bad, and I don't get how you won against these better teams. Yes, because you really shouldn't have even been beating them. That's the point, you know? Should G2 of 2018 have been at semifinals at Worlds 2018? No, they were terrible. They were actually bad. They just played a little bit better and peaked actually when it was needed to, and they had key picks like Heimerdinger for Yarn and shit like that. But I don't know, man. Like, what do you do with like negativity in league games? Do you just like mute all, or you just go through games? What's up, K-Dot?
I mute all. I just because the thing is, these thugs, like half of these kids are like either they're extreme and this is not me fat shaming or body shaming. Half of these kids or people are
incel neckbeards,
or either super skinny or morbidly obese and don't even know what outside is, and think that they have a connection with Jinx because of they can like role play
right clicker.
Like, yeah, Jinx, I love your body. Like,
what friends do you have? There's some incel neckbeards. What the fuck?
Like, the thing is these, because I'm sure any of the friends we know, if any of these kids decided to really talk smack in front of you, we'd give them a straight backhand across the face. Like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, like even in the group that we talk to, like we normally interact with, like outside of this show, like everyone has a mutual understanding. But if someone gets out of line, you're gonna get, if you get out of line, yeah, like I'm not about that life. I told people better not talk to me that way. I am not the person for that. Like I'm not about to like hurt you, but like just don't talk to me that way. I'm not the one for that shit. I didn't grow up in fucking the year 2002 to now. I grew up in the day and age where like bullies at school met you. There wasn't like, hey, the internet was there to give you a nice outlet for your life because we couldn't afford the internet, right?
Right.
So when I went to school, you have to deal with your bullies head on. There was no, oh my god, LOL, XD, leave me alone. It's no. You get punched in the face, you get trash can, you get picked on, you get knocked down, you get beat up, And I think like certain people's like backgrounds and atmospheres haven't really balanced out. Like, imagine I walk up to you right now and I say, your mom's a bitch, go fuck yourself, you stupid hoe. You're not gonna sit there and type. You're not sit there gonna go and just laugh at me, are you?
No, I'm gonna get a brick off the ground and slap you across the neck.
Everyone has like these weird passive aggressive tendencies. That's not banter. I'm not talking about banter. I'm talking about like you clearly being an asshole where it's clearly noticeable if you live in the real world, right? And then you getting taken care of because of it. And like, and that's my thing when it comes to like League of Legends and it comes to like Reddit and shit. People say the most stupidest shit possible. They're like, well, League is collapsed over because of the one draft pick. My brain, I'm like, you literal moron. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, dude.
I think they should bring back the council.
Warren, you need to clap or something?
No, I think they need to bring back the council. Like, yeah, because the thing is like, there's people that literally like. I had one guy literally like, oh, my ADC is bad. This is ranked, by the way. My ADC. I'm like, dude, just play the game. Just play the game. It's like I've never seen.
Oh yeah, I got that. I know you're talking about. You get that one dude who gets his off roll. He barely plays and it's like, oh, I gotta play this role. Oh my god, I can't play this role. Oh my god, I just died. Oh my god, I just lost 5 CS. It's like, dude, just play the fucking game.
Right.
There's nothing we can do about it right now. It is what it is. Just play the fucking game out. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm about to knock someone out when they talk some shit like that.
The other day I got like I got my secondary role, which is support, and I got like a Rise ADC. I was like, oh, I couldn't even dodge because I'm like, because it's my secondary role. Like, I only dodge because I don't like jungle. Like, I know it's bronze guys, but I just don't like jungle. I tried the role, I don't like it. That's what.
I love jungling, dude. I just hate when I get jungling. To me, it's not about mechanics. It's more like don't you just feel bad as a jungler if you get like outsmarted though? Like if the person just does everything better than you, that's what pisses me
No,
off about jungle. For
not
me, that it does. Like
if
I'm just
your
like, man,
team
this guy outsmarted me at every single point. I'm like, fuck, dude,
if your
holy
team is
shit.
dumb, if you like, I literally when I'm if I literally have to, this is like someone has a gun to my neck. I literally
That
ping
doesn't
people.
exist. What the fuck?
I literally ping people and like, come on, man, you're far up. Don't you think you're gonna get ganked? Are you
Mhm.
dumb? I'm not there. I'm at Krugs, and you think I'm gonna be? I'm not a teleporter. I'm not really
Oh
teleporting.
yeah. You're at like bot Krugs and you say, hey, just don't fight. Just give me I'll be there in literally less than a second. Bait them. I'm coming in. We're gonna fight. They'll fight beforehand, die, and then blame you. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you
Dude,
crackhead?
I have to
What?
walk up there. It takes time, but the toxicity. The problem is that Riot likes to make money, so and these people aren't getting punishments. Uh, in
Like, dude,
yeah,
how would I say it? Like, someone could lock in Janna mid with cleanse and flash,
Yumi
go
top.
mid, Yumi top with cleanse and flash, run it down on me. And then if I say in all chat, you're a fucking moron for doing this, you just troll my game.
You get a
I'm
chat
the one
back
that gets
and lose your
banned.
honor and have to
Me.
build it back up.
I've done nothing to you at all. You're the one who's doing bullshit to me. And Riot just wants you to sit there and take it like some fucking human centipede or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I had that back in the day before. This what got me initially banned for 2 weeks. This
Oh,
guy,
I should tell you my story
he
after.
picked. Remember when there was fervor in the game?
Yeah, yeah.
This guy chose fervor as his rune, Vagar, Ghost, Clarity. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Went mid, bought 80 items, and fed, went 0-12. I said your mom is better off getting fucked by Satan than giving birth to you, you fucking worthless piece of shit. Actual words I said. I know it's wrong. I know, but I was mad, and
You're a Christian.
I'm just saying this. He deserved it, so it doesn't. I still to this day see he deserved it. He knew he didn't want the role, and yes, I should have dodged, but you just don't do that, and it's not my fault. How can you get really mad at me for that when you're the one who did that? Like, it's like if I went outside. It's like if I went into a comic book group, right? And I intentionally said the Dark Knight's fucking trash. Heath Ledger's Joker is trash. Do you think the people in that geeks group is gonna actually resonate with me very well? No. Like I don't get why people do that though, and why Riot is punishing people. If Warren trolls me and I tell you to fuck off for trolling me, Riot punishes me. Why?
I mean,
I'm reacting in a way that someone should react.
I'm
you
gonna
just fucked me over. What?
I'm gonna tell you what happened in one of my games.
Yeah.
This is a normal game, and I got 80 CLs Ash. I shouldn't have. This guy was like, he got dumpstered in the mid lane. And then I said, look, I told, first of all, I told the team, I'm done. Like, what I mean I'm done is, like, I'm done. I just want to, let's just FF. We're behind. Like, come on.
Dude, I'll start pushing the solo lanes.
And then, like, I'm like, and then the Azir's like, my lane got camped. And I was like, look here, dude, you're just useless to life. I'm sorry that you got born. Your parents you were a mistake, and you're useless to life. Just find some rope and jump out your window. And then I got a chat ban restriction for 14 days. I didn't curse. I didn't curse at him. I didn't say
Dude, yeah. There was one game me and my friend Thomas was playing, and then like this guy was just being a straight up asshole to us. Like picked Aatrox, went 0-5 in lane against Malawi, was down like 70 CS. Probably had like 60 CS by the time the game ended. And I was like, okay, all I was just spamming in the game whenever he would talk, but it's just top gap. That's all. I was just so mad. He was just so trash. And like back in the day, you could report somebody for being unskilled. You can't do that now. You can't report somebody for being unskilled, which I think is a legitimate. But no, dude, I legitimately think being unskilled is an offense because what, like, there's just certain things like you can tell when someone's trolling you, you know, them just like engaging when you clearly aren't there. Potentially a mid laner who's like 0-3 playing Annie mid who builds like 80 items, just going in and just dying. Like,
Collector Annie. No, but yeah, I told this guy, I was like, You're useless to life. Why are you here? You shouldn't have exist. Find some rope and jump out the window. Rope yourself. Like, right. I lost all my honor. I went from all my honor is gone. I got a chat pass restriction for 14 days. Mind you, I've been playing for 3 years, and I never got banned. Like,
There's always that one person that makes you flip. Like usually, I don't generally mute all. I go in there, I play the game, I let the people talk their bullshit. This last game I played, because I haven't got a chance to play in a couple of weeks because I've been like really busy. I love playing League. I'll play like 5 League games a day if I'm not busy. But the first game of League I played like was last week. That I've been playing in a couple of weeks because I was just so busy and shit. I was playing set, and yeah, I played against Gwen. It was my first time playing up against Gwen. Oh my god, Gwen is so broken. But I fed. I'm not gonna lie. I fed. I lost 1v1s, and they're like, oh my god, top gap. It's like, no, dude. I can be more effective than her in team fights because she's bad. Like watching her, I knew she's bad, and she was getting carried by her champion. I was like, okay, I'll just be better in team fights. I'll just sit under my
game.
I'll just like sit on the tower because like usually because I only died like twice or what did I say like 3 times? I died 2 solos that were really close though, so it's like take that with a grain of salt, and they dove me. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just be more effective than her in team fights, and then I'll just play it out better because she had ignite TP, I had TP flash. I'm like, okay, I'll just play it out. Some games you do have to just play it out, but I wasn't like intentionally feeding though. You know, like there's a people where I'll say like, you know what, you might be feeding. It's cool. Just stop dying. If you just stop dying, I'm fine with you. Because if you keep dying, it's gonna make everything worse. You know? Why do people do that though? They'll die like 3 times and go, yeah, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm feeding. No, don't apologize for feeding. Just don't do it anymore.
I'm that guy. Okay, so so I went 6, 8, and 9 in one of my recent ranked games, but we won. I ran it hard. I was running it.
We were sprinting like those fucking runners doing the Olympics and shit.
But like the thing is, I started making plays. Like I started making plays around the map, and like surprisingly, none of the teammates flamed me. They was like,
see, even if you feed, as long as you show your willingness to actually still play the game and that you're genuinely sorry for doing it, I think people are very okay with it. Like you just have to be open about it first. You know, you got to be like, okay, it's not the team's fault. I fed, or at least you play the game. Like I was like, hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm playing this is my first game in a couple of weeks. I'm better than her. I know I am. I know her champion's carrying her. Just let me prove it to you. TP bot, got him 2 kills, went back top, took it in the ass by Gwen, TP'd back. I think I TP'd to a dragon fight. We aced them. They gave up. All I had to do. I knew I was better than her. I was like, fuck it. Like, and you're also, it's true. Your knowledge of the game is going to carry you too. Like, if you're just a better, more knowledgeable player, you're going to win because obviously having better knowledge of the map is very, very good, you know? But that's pretty much it when it comes to like toxicity in League and shit. Here was a Zale's tweet, guys. Cause I know you guys love when we just talk like this, just like Freefall. This is perfect gym content for anybody that gets to have it on this channel, though. For anybody not subscribable, that's your fucking fault, honestly. I don't know why the whole screen just like frozen shit right there. It's like, what the hell? Fucking, oh my god, what the hell? Wait, can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. Get a new computer.
Oh no, fucking Chrome just like stop responding the whole thing. Are you serious? Come on, man. I know I still see myself because it's on my second monitor. Okay, so here, since fucking Chrome is being trash, let me just read the Azale tweet actually, because you know.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
Fucking hell, man. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to come back and literally no, whatever. Here it is. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll open up your ass, right? Just kidding. Shit. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
it'd be your first interaction with a black hole. That's for sure.
God. Okay. Fuck it, because it's just gonna show this, and I have to have this for gameplay. Okay. I'm going to literally just come back in half a second. Just talk about some more League experiences. Okay. Give me like literally a second, okay? Be right back.
You're fine. No, I can. I think the problem is the fans are just these fans. I think it's hard for the players are being affected by it, and the fans are just getting a little bit too on. It's like the fans that were acting up at like basketball games recently.
There's 3 MSKs. What the fuck?
It's a variant. It's a variant MSK. So I don't know. I don't know if you heard about it during the playoffs of basketball, but like some fans were like throwing, like one guy threw like popcorn, another guy threw like a soda or something at, like they were just getting, another fan spit at someone. Like the fans are just getting a little bit rowdy. And you don't understand, these people are like 6'1", 6'2", 6'8". They can come up, and if they gave you a roundhouse punch, you're in a coma. Like so like they need to calm, like
Dude, I remember the Seahawks Patriots final where the fucking quarterback griefed over a fucking Super Bowl and shit. Remember when they were fighting the Patriots, and that one Seahawk dude, that big black guy, grabbed the white dude from his fucking collar of his shirt, of his jersey, picked him up, and then yeeted him. I was just laughing so hard.
Yeah. I was
never yeeted a dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I never mess with a basketball player.
All right, guys, this is what Azale had to say. So, I'm so sick of the prevailing negativity around Pro League. Games do not have to be perfectly played to be entertaining. A poor pick and draft doesn't mean a team can't win. The literal most famous play in LOL has neither Shen using all, and today it's all anyone would talk about. The other tweet follows up with, instead of famous play in LOL history getting countless millions of views across dozens of videos, you get the one Reddit thread titled Insect Fails to Shen Alt Ryu. So I do actually agree with him. Like, you know, most of his tweets I generally agree with. And this one I definitely agree with a lot, because like it's always people saying like, oh, like did this team pick this wrong champion in the second round of the draft phase? It's over. It's like, no, it's not over. Because obviously you have to play the game out.
I mean, yes, TSM beat Cloud9, so I mean,
God, I hate Warren so much. So like I get it. Sometimes picking the wrong champions can cause you to lose the game in draft. Yes,
MSK, it's simple. It's simple.
Yes,
the game is not over until the Nexus is blown up.
Dude, I've seen some LPL teams pick some really shitty drafts and have won.
How many times SKT was down by like 10k gold and they still managed to win? Or like it's just like maybe it's, I'm sorry Zill if that's my mic. My mic's been terrible.
Sorry about that, Zill. If that's me, I'll just push my mic away. I usually have to turn up my sound given like the loudest, because so if some people have me too low, then they can't hear me. So I'd rather be like a little bit more louder, give or take, than be too low. It's because you can turn me down if I'm too loud.
Honestly, the players just. This is why I think teams should mandatorily have sports psychologists on the team, because this could affect their mental thing. Because look at Dyrus when he when he got teary up when he quit. A lot of players get teary up when they about to quit, or like even look at contracts the other day. He was like, you know, I thought I was done or whatever. So you know, I don't think this is like a topic to like. I'm not saying it's not a topic. I just think that the fans are getting a little bit in sports overall, whether esports, regular sports. The fans are getting a little bit too ridiculous. And they're not even playing it. Half of them are like Wood 55. So I don't even know why they have the nerve to say anything. Azale's right. You know, it's just they're just I don't know. Fans need to realize that not every game is gonna be a back and forth. Some games like are gonna be fiestas. I've seen it in LPL. I've seen it in LCK.
Like, dude, let's be honest here. Cloud9 and TSM just probably played the most entertaining game of the split.
It's always a banger.
Hey, Cloud9 TSM is always a banger. Even last week, or it was C9 versus IMT. Those two games were probably the best games of the split by far in terms of like most entertaining. And I tell people this, like, just because the game doesn't have like the best league gameplay known to man doesn't mean it's not entertaining though. You watch this for entertainment though.
And the problem is then if you get a game like that, what happened with like Cloud9, it's a fiesta. If you get a game where they end in 20 minutes, it's boring. So it's
Yeah,
like you can't please these fans.
you can't please
Yeah.
these fucking people. It's like if you objectively tell me the Cloud9 versus TSM game was not entertaining, either you're just a biased dick sucking fan, or you're just I can't please you, because he's talking more from like the entertainment aspects. So I got what he said. Basically, it doesn't really matter if the game is good quality, because there's another point I could just easily tie into that. Because this is an entertainment product at the end of the day. This is supposed to entertain you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not getting entertainment out of it, why watch? Go fucking do something else. Like, if that's what bugs me, dude, is like, why do people still watch? If it doesn't entertain them, they still watch just to shit on it. No, you can literally not do both. You can literally just not watch, it'll not bother you, and go watch fucking Teen Mom or some shit, or fucking Jersey Horrors. I don't fucking know what they're watching, you know? Like, why would someone hate watch something, know it's bad, and then shit on it?
I wouldn't mind.
Like, I don't know, dude. Why would you not like something, know it's bad, and then hate watch it, and then shit on it, knowing it's bad, when you could just not watch it, not have any problems, and just be perfectly fine? But wait a minute, that required people to do the actual right thing. So, like, the other thing I want to tie into something else he probably didn't mention in his tweet, where I think it might be like subtext and shit, is let's be honest here, dude. Outside of like some people, would you guys really know what good level of League of Legends is? Like, the average fan is not gonna know what good League of Legends is. I know what good League of Legends is because I've watched it for almost a decade at this point. So I would have a good idea of what a good game is versus a bad quality.
I watched it for 5 years so far because I started in 4
years.
What,
season 6, right? I think
I started in season 7, so it's 4 years now.
Okay, so you started when TSM had Wild Turtle that year, right? With a Jensen Zonya play, right?
When Double took a break.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they just ended up 3-3 the last.
Okay, I got a perfect example. Remember that Cloud9 series versus TSM where Jensen yeeted away a championship because he didn't hit his fucking buttons?
Yeah.
So, like, the first 2 games of that series, because people say that's one of the best NA finals ever. I agree, it is actually. The first 2 games, TSM are beating the shit out of them. It's not even close. Like, TSM are literally beating the shit out of them. It's like, okay, game 3 was really close. And like, you don't beat them in game 3, it's over. But no one says that finals wasn't entertaining, though. You know?
Right.
No one says Jensen not hitting Zonias is not entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, just because a series might be a blowout or boring or whatever doesn't mean it's not entertaining, though. Like, you have to just understand what the product is, then criticize. Now, if you're talking about if you gave a legitimate criticism of like, well, if you TP here at this moment in time and you get this wave and you should have probably went bot lane and TP there and gave bot a double kill, I'm like, okay, you're kind of understanding the game here. I see your point there. But if someone goes like, oh, this game was boring, why? Give me any explanation. Oh, it's just boring. Do draft diff. It's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, you clown? What? Dude, so I don't know, man. Some of these kids are just built differently nowadays. Now, some people said it had to do with like I will dominate like LS and Thorn Monte Cristo content. Here's what I'll say, that because I don't agree with that, because I've watched all their stuff. If people on the internet who form their own opinions make you negative on forming your own opinion, you're just a fucking bitch and a follower. That's all you are. If someone could make you negative from just their opinion, you know what I mean? That's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you should form your own opinion. You tell me what bad League of Legends gameplay is, not insert what LS said on a fucking video, because I don't care what he said. I want to know what you think about the game, because I could just easily dispel your fucking thing about the game. So what do you think, man? Do you think people are just not understanding that this is like an entertainment business at the end of the day, or they're thinking like, holy shit, and it's just bad and it's just the usual when it comes to that?
Oh, I just think that people are just becoming more and more delusional.
This is one guy said, LS made everyone think League has to be played a certain way and players should be like robots to be perfect, when in reality every single game, player, and situation in League is different every single time. So when someone doesn't do something one way, it's just deemed bad. Yeah, like I have to agree with this. Not only LS thing, because he's not really like that. Actually, I've watched some, so he's not really like that. But I could see how like a casual could see it that way. So every time a player does something, it's always deemed bad, when it's like they could have just not did that be based off of several different factors. In one, they could have not been thinking about that, or they could have just had bad communication, or the team as a whole decided that's not the best idea. It's not that it was bad. It was just more like, here, I'll show you guys something bad. Niski's TP this week into SK Gaming was bad. That was objectively bad. It was just garbage. Remember, Medic on the live stream was like, that TP sucked. That fucking terrible, dude.
Well, that was funny. That was funny content, even though it was on the fly.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, dude. So yeah, that pretty much just sums it up, guys. Like, here's what I'll say here. Like, if watching LCS makes you want to blow your brains out, don't watch it then. No one has a gun to your head forcing you to watch this shit. You know what I mean?
There's other regions.
Just watch the LPL, watch the LCK, you know? It's not like those don't exist. But like, I can't make those. The time zones don't match up with mine. Then you're just making excuses then. Then you just want to bitch.
There's VODs.
There's literally subscribe to the channel that do VODs. I have that too. For like Korea, you know, when I can't watch the Korean games now because they're on Twitch. Not because I can't go to Twitch. It's like it's conflicting with how like I watch League now. I'll just choose to watch the LPL games, and whatever games I don't watch, I just VOD them. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't got a chance to watch the the LCK a lot this year. So when it comes to Worlds 2021, we'll be doing some VOD reviews, you know, of the LCK and shit like that to just get a general idea of what's going on. I do watch the LPL, so I have a good idea of what's going on over there, but good God, there's so many fucking teams over there, man. Holy shit, dude. Players like fucking what's his name? Chaco Bobo or Chaco Babao, or his name is. Even he's really good. And this guy's on a shitty team. You know, shitty teams have good players on it, and they look like world-class players on certain games, dude. It's actually insane.
Yep.
Like Flandre. Remember when Flandre was on like Snake Gaming with SOFM, and now he's on EDG just popping off when it was a fucking Kennen and Vladimir fucking two-trick and shit.
I don't think EDG is gonna make Worlds though.
All right, bye, Warren. Oh, good God, these people are crazy.
No, like, did you?
What's wrong with you? You crackhead? They're insane. I haven't got a chance to watch their recent games, so take a grain of salt.
RNG 2-0 them recently.
Oh my God, Warren! Tomorrow recency bias and shit.
RNG's on a 7-game winning streak.
I know that. Yeah. Okay, I have watched their games. They actually are playing a lot better now. Yeah.
Like Xiao has been like, I don't know.
Xiao's like the best. He's apparently one of the best top laners right now, and it's like crazy. He's playing carries too. He's not playing like fucking Gragas top, where he's just sitting under tower just farming. He's picking the Jace first rotation and carrying games and shit. I'm like, there you go, Xiao. Hey, and man, embrace your role swap because you're not going back to mid anytime soon. So
no, he's not. I think he likes the role. I mean, look at Genex. He could have easily gone back to mid lane.
What's up, Thomas? To be fair, I normally don't see good TPs in general. You never do. Luckily now they put that thing back where you can cancel them. Because I remember before where you couldn't cancel. I'm like, that's stupid though. You should have the option of canceling TP. That's stupid that they took that away. Which I thought that was dumb by far. So we're gonna bring up some of the games. Give me like 1 second as I bring them up. Okay, so we'll go over. So we're on week 8, right? For the LCS. Let me go up to the week 8 games. Okay, so here's what I'll say. So, do you want to talk about any of the bottom tier teams like FlyQuest, COG, Golden Guardians? Do they really excite you at all?
Well, FlyQuest showed that they were just a hype team for 1 week. That's
predicted. So, yeah.
And I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. It's just I said that the thing is, if a team out of nowhere comes out of the blue and you haven't scrimmed them, you haven't played against them, you don't know what to expect, right? So of course they're gonna come at you and they're gonna feel like it's overwhelming. Now that teams got VODs and can like look at these teams, you're seeing that they're not as like strong. So like
week 8, here we go. Got it. Here we go.
Dignitas.
We had some. Oh, I want to make this as an announcement before we actually continue. Because I'm gonna do a channel update video very, very soon. Not because the channel's doing bad or anything. You know, it's way better than it was before, where I was putting in like so much effort and it's just not paying off on anything. What about we do like a mini hype video of the match of the week coming up? You know,
that's fine.
Not too bad, right? Because like the LCS show doesn't do it a lot. Where like, you know, you take the match of the week, or like the 2 matches of the week, because sometimes there's matches for LCS, sometimes there's just the one good match of the week, you know, and we do like a hype video talking about like the teams and their strengths, and we go over their recent games and shit. I don't know if I don't know. It's kind of like too late to start it this year because it's just the last week, so it's pretty much already over. So that's something I want to probably incorporate maybe when we get to like world and shit, like match of the day, the best game at Worlds for this day, or just something like that. Just to like something different when it comes to like going about events and shit like that. Because I don't know how we're gonna cover Worlds this year. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
about right now. Because like,
that
oh
sounds
my,
like a good idea.
yeah. So like next year, what I'm thinking about is just like, or even with LEC, just doing a match of the week, like just before the match goes, just like talk about the two best teams going into it. But I'll explain all that in channel update videos. So here we go. One of the matches of the week was Cloud9 taking on 100 Thieves, actually. Cloud9 definitely looked pretty solid this week. People are going to praise Blabber when he's playing well, but criticize him, obviously, when he's playing poor. I really liked the draft from Cloud9 this time around. It actually made plausible sense for all their players. Now, this is the game where I'm going like, okay, like at the very end is where the game actually got like kind of spicy. So usual general stuff kicks off the same, right? And you're going like, okay, Sven and Vulcan really haven't been playing their individual lane like good at all. But to be fair, they just got dove here, so it wasn't like they were just auto losing here. He was like 4-6 CS down. It's not too bad, right? It happens. Aphelios Leona's like a pretty impressive bot lane, all things considered. So, what did you think about this game for 100 Thieves versus Cloud9?
I mean, I think I saw. I think didn't I'm sorry, 'cause I only caught I caught like half of it, and then I think I fell I fell asleep.
Oh my god! All right, dude. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I thought this game was good. I wasn't expecting it. I think the patch. I want to see what happens when they go to a different patch, because remember, Viego isn't a good pick anymore. After, like, I tried him in the laning phase, he's just not good. I think this is a good, even though they lost this week, they beat a top team, which is good, because now going into playoffs, they
What's crazy? They've beaten every top team except for TSM this split. That's crazy. Now, even though they may have beat them only once, it shows that they can do it. And this week showed that Cloud9 are slowly coming back to form. And like I did agree with people said on the desk, they kind of are like the fourth best team right now. They're just not. There's like way too many recent weeks of playing bad. Also, the in-game decision making is still not perfect, but you could see where it's coming together though. Maybe a one more week and then playoff start, just it might actually look way better. Now, the draft phase for Cloud9 was Gwen, Volibear, Lucian, Callisto, Nautilus, Viego, 100 Thieves drafts Viego, Lee Sin, LeBlanc, Aphelios, and Leona. So I really enjoyed the zoning that Fudge did right there for the Baron pit right there. And then you also had the ending of the game, which really, really tripped up people. So like Cloud9 end up losing a fight right here, or they get like aced or some shit, and then 100 Thieves run it down and then still don't win the game, right? No, is that this game I'm thinking about or no? No, it's the wrong game, right? No, okay.
Wrong game.
Wrong game. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, good. So yeah, most of this game was pretty good from Cloud9. I mean, it was okay in kills. It was back and forth, but that's what you should get out of match of the week side like match of the
I
week.
just want to answer that. So Lee top is still good if the player's good. Like, I don't know if you've been watching LEC, but White Knight has been pot. Like, White Knight, he might not, his Lee is clean, dude. Like, he kept them in the game. Like, Lee solo lane is still pretty decent. It's one of the one champs that didn't get like the nerf bat too badly. Lee is not a bad champion, but the problem is, the reason why they're picking Lee is because most of the time, either Xin Zhao or I'm trying to think, either Xin Zhao, Viego. I'm trying to think of one more 88.
This was the play. Okay, now I found it. I was like, this is the game.
Udyr's not played that much anymore. I'm trying to think about who's the other AD that's played. Oh, Volibear. Those are like the new AD. That's like the 80s. So that's why you probably see Lee. And Lee is not like your typical. He has to gank a lot, this is a farming meta. So like, that's why. But I think solo lane lead is still fine. Now,
like Ziak, I definitely agree. Like, I mean, there's a reason why he got Orin last week. He didn't get Orin because he was been solo carrying every single game. Like, arguably that this has been some days worst year. Arguably, like even last split, I had him as my third All Pro top laner, and I was like, you know what, he looked all right, but there's definitely better that could have been here. But I did like what he offered. Right, this split, it's like no, he's been playing objectively bad. Like he's been playing just atrocious.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather have Huni on lead than something.
Yeah, like there's a reason why this dude got Orin last week. He didn't get Orin because he's over here stomping kids. You know, you get tanks because you're fucking terrible at the game half the time. But overall, you know, it was nice to see Cloud9 beat a top tier team. You had that blunder in the mid and the base right here. So where do we have it? This was where people were like, okay, what the fuck is 100 Thieves doing? So like clearly they might not. No, they can't end here. I don't even know why they attempted that. There's no waves. There's no waves at all. They probably think like, okay, we could probably tank this because we have Viego. So they lost a 5v3 in base. A 5v3 in the base. That is oof. That is not good if you're a 100 Thieves fan. They'll say 5v3 in the base. Look at Volibear and Lucian aren't even up yet. They just straight up lost this. And FBI, before Fudge even channels his TP, why is FBI just not running for his life? There's more than enough time for FBI to leave. More than enough time.
I think at this point in the game he's at 3 items. But he should have seen that. Like I like what is he doing? Like
he had more than enough time to escape and live his life.
He think he's double lip, I guess. I don't know.
He showed it last year against TSM where he flashed in and killed himself.
He's looking more like Apollo, not no double lift right there. I don't know.
Oh my god! But to be fair, that's most likely our best ADC in the league. That's crazy. But FBI, you know, overall, 100 Thieves, they've been playing well, like most of the split anyway. So to see them kind of have this rough week of the LCS is fine. Like it was going to happen no matter what. But the other game to talk about this week before we get into the other ones that probably won't be as good, is TSM versus Cloud9, the oldest rivalry in the history of the LCS. By pure luck, Warren. You know, it's always by pure luck.
But who won?
The fans did, actually. I won, Warren. I did. Because I watched. Good God. Good actual God. Okay, so let's kick it off from the draft phase. So TSM take Jace, Xin Zhao, Orianna, Callista, Leona, Cloud9 take Viego, Olaf, Zoe, Varus, and Nautilus. So Blabber has pretty much popped off on everything Olaf related, right? If he gets anything other than Olaf, he's gonna look pretty awful. There's a reason why he's been getting Olaf. Like every rotation you give Blabber Olaf, right? Even with plays like this, you know, you think Cloud9 should be winning, right? Well, to be fair, Huni, look at the CS differential right here. Huni is like around what is that like around 50 something CS, 40 some CS,
40 something,
yeah, ahead of Fudge. Like this is the
40...
Jace pick. This is like the Jace pick that I wanted to happen for the league, right? So you know how I was talking about other games where Jace was picked where I felt like it wasn't thoroughly utilized. Well, now this is a game where it should be thoroughly utilized. I watched this game live, and I saw Puni not doing anything for like minutes on end. I'm like, what are you doing? He like was just, I don't even know how to describe it.
No, I mean like he got first out. Like that's, you want the Jace to open up the side lane, and he was doing that. Like I've said it before, like Huni's Jace has always been good, like empowering people. Like this is like people were playing towards.
This is also bronze too. Let me. This will show you how bad Perks have been playing it, and I get it, guys. One bad split or a year doesn't mean Perks is a bad player. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. You guys have to tell yourself that. I know Perks is not bad, but you look at plays like this right here, and you go like, "What the actual fuck? Why is he challenging him? Look at his mana. There's nothing he can do here. He doesn't have ult. He has no mana, right? Why is he fighting him? There is no reason right here to be fighting him at all. It's just for bullshit.
He's limit testing.
I swear, oh my God, Warren, you're going to give me a heart attack. Oh, shit. Why did he fight him there? Like, the other play where Sword Art threw the solar flare. See, right here is fine. That's not bad. He just missed everything. Yeah, oh my God. He was just getting camped so hard after that blunder play against Power of Evil. But overall, what did you think about this game, dude? Did you like TSM's draft in this game?
Yeah, I had Wombo with the Leona slash Oriana, which scales. They got Jace who can also scale and poke. Because we saw what happened at the Baron once you get there. Like, if it wasn't for Huni heroics, this game is literally over. Once you get to that part of the game, like I've said it before, Huni has probably the best Jace out of NA players, and he's played Jace also in Korea. We saw him play that again at Worlds at
Against
2017
Cloud9, actually.
Yeah, so it's I just think he's playing good. I think this goes back to the whole Azale thing. Like, people have been really hard on Lost. Like, look at what this guy has to come in. He has to replace Doublelift. Like, that's not easy. And like every time
I'll say this: he has been playing better than last split, which shows he's improving. Though it's fine to be improving, right? I'm cool with that. Just as long as you're not the same player that I normally see you as in one split and you improve, I'm fine with that. Like, I get it. Not every player can be like Sven, Tactical, and FBI, or like even some levels like Neo, right? That's fine. He can be his own player who's good at what he does for his team. What if he's just a consistent AD carry that's not mechanically better than the other three, but he's good enough that he could just hold his own? That's fine too. Not everyone has to be a faker to be useful. Everyone thinks like, oh, you have to be like faker level on every role to be useful. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. To lots of fucking players like Impact, he's clearly, well, now he's like the best top laner, but like most of the time he's not the best, right? He's good. Oh, come on. He can carry games, right?
I feel like Ravioli just entered the
Oh my god. But you know Impact can carry, right, Warren?
Stop it. I love you, Ravioli. But like I think like what I liked about TSM is they had good Drake control.
Mm-hmm.
They Huni got caught out here and there, but they controlled objectives. I mean,
they're caught out here and there, just randomly dying in side lanes,
The Baron steal was
this actually was disgusting. Like, wait a minute. Like, they knew they lost Huni. Just back off. Just you. Why even attempt to start it? Is my question.
Just to get TPs out and like force a fight.
That's your girlfriend?
Is that your dad?
I would hope not. Before we get canceled and shit.
It's okay. I mean,
see, like this is my thing here, dude. Is Cloud9 were winning a lot of the fights that TSM would aggress onto them. Actually, factor that in, and TSM need to work on this too. How are you losing fights when your Oriana clearly one lane, your Jace clearly one lane, and your bot lane went even? Why are you losing team fights? There's something off there, dude. Like, they should be losing team fights like that. You're the one who were winning the game. They were winning the game. It was back and forth, right? But their Jace was winning. Oriana's winning.
Yeah, look
at
the Jace, like, he had the flash because he would have died to Jace. Like Huni Jace is what keeping
it's just like, do you think that's bad calls? Because like, how are they winning the game mostly through their solo lanes and losing? Right? Those are. It's not concerning. It's just like, how is that possible? Are they just not on the same page? Are calls messed up? Because if you have a Jace that far ahead, I don't really see a way Cloud9 actually win most of these team fights.
They gotta land point. Like, I think they're just bad positioning some of these fights, and like
why is Power of Evil frontlining? Why is this dude frontlining?
When I saw this, I thought TSM was like, why is he taking turret shots? What the I was
is that your man's? Is that the man you defended over there? Is that your man's, dude?
No, I think he just panicked right there. But this is what I'm talking about. This, like, if it literally wasn't for Huni right here, this game's over. Like, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna be Huni from 2016, and like he literally was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I can, and he got 2 kills. Like, that's 2 people without Baron. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that really saved the game for them. And I didn't agree with Cloud9 giving up like Soul for something else that they did. I was like, wait, what? Did you just do what? But I got
mean,
it
it's
in
possible.
context, right? Like, I got it in the context of what they were trying to do, right? They were winning every single team fight, even without the soul. So it's like, okay, I could understand it, though. It was just like watching it live, I was like, wait, what? But to be fair, you know, it's one of these things where, like, Perks, I felt like if he was...
These fights were close, though.
Yeah, these fights were all really close. Like, even the fights that Cloud9 won earlier, like, you still got the sense of, like, oh, they really could lose this. So, like, Vulcan and Perks definitely had a bad game right here. Like, they clearly had a bad game. Like, this is Blabber's best game of the split, and he still lost. That's crazy, though. But he was on his best champion, though. It's some of these, like, more context things people need to bring up. Like, okay, Blabber had a good game. What champion is he playing? Olaf, like, his best champion of the split? Yeah. That's kind of why you get good games. When you play your best champions, you kind of have pop-off games. It just kind of happens, right? But what do you think about the other games that TSM played this week, actually? Because they went 2-1, right?
Yeah, they threw that Power of Evil. I don't know if he was on cocaine, but he was just...
He was on that German crack.
He was out of position. I think it was the Evil Genius game where he was just out of position on Syndra so many times. I was like, that's not the Power of Evil I know on, especially his Syndra. Like, literally, he went 1-5. That was just uncharacteristic. Like, if you look at the other stats, like...
All right, now, here's the play. Here's the play where it fucked over everybody. Okay, so look at where my map is. Okay, there's Ven. Where my mouse cursor is. Blabber, Perkson, fucking, what's his name?
Ven is in Narnia right now.
Yeah. Fudge is like, let me TP when we have no support. Remember, they have no support here.
No, the TP was fine. They just didn't need all of them to TP. But
I think TP's bad either way. They don't even have Vulcan here. They're fighting at a numbers disadvantage anyway, though.
No, they have Baron. They have Baron right now. All they literally have to do is just, like, they were trying to end the game right here, but the problem is they had TP as well, and then they get hit. It's like, what do you do? It was like, what are you doing, dude? Just like literally taking Hib, and you're fine, and then lost.
They're trying to pull a Peke, but in the worst way possible.
Yeah. It happens.
Like, okay, so people are gonna be like, well, why did the TP ran? Okay, so guys, here's what you do. But basically, the TPs, I still don't agree with it, but I see the point Warren's making. Okay, so even if the TP's fine, right?
That's far back.
Okay, so even making the TP play is still kind of a bad in the vein of, like, I don't have my support here, right? So if he was actually with the team and they were forcing them off, it's not like they were winning every single team fight aggressed into them. But I get it. The inhibitor at that moment in time was open and the base was open, though. So I get the TP from two different angles. Why did Blabber, or who left? Why did Perks leave? Why did Perks leave at all?
Yeah. Perks didn't need to leave. If Perks stay, he pokes them out because who's gonna
Zoe bubbles and shit.
Yeah, like I think Perks stays there, but then they didn't have vision of to stop. Like, if they stop Power of Evil, like, they're fine, and if they win Elder, they're fine. Like, I just think it was just bad.
The game was theirs. They just overthought it. The game was theirs.
TSM won. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, I gotta hate people like you, but you know. Yeah, Cloud9 lost to TSM once again. TSM is 4-1 against Cloud9 throughout the year in the actual regular splits. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's great.
Fucking Christ. All right,
our next soon too.
Oh my God, fuck you. Oh my God. Let's go over the other game that happened for their other top tier teams, which was Team Liquid. Then they go what did Team Liquid actually go?
I think they went 1-2, I believe.
I'm pretty sure they went 1-2. I'm pretty sure. No, they went 2-1, right?
I think
they went 1-2 because they're still tied for third with Cloud9 too.
Yeah, they beat FlyQuest. They lost to Dig, and then they went 2-1. They went 2-1.
Yeah, they went 2-1. Yeah, they went 2-1 because they beat FlyQuest. Obviously, they fucking lost to Dig. Okay, and they beat Golden Guardian. So they pretty much had the easiest schedule and gave up a game.
They should have gone 3-0, honestly.
Like, it happens, I guess. But this is what I think about Team Liquid. Like, they're not really convincing me. But Alfari, he's getting back to form. Like, he's just Lane Kingdom everybody right now. dude. He's just so good at League of Legends and playing top lane. Like, I wish I could play top lane like that guy does. Holy shit.
No, you don't.
The fact that they wanted to play a 6-man roster when you have a player like Alfari is just, who thought of that? That person needs to get a pillow and smother themselves, because holy shit, you're stupid. Why would you want to run a 6-man roster if you have Alfari? There any reason to? What?
Yeah, they want to have a secret strat.
Of what? Picking fucking Yorick? Blind pick or some shit with Jenkins?
Tarek Jungle.
Tarek Jungle. He's what?
With
Tarek
with
Yorick
Shyvana
funnel.
top. With Shyvana top.
The Tarek Yorick funnel?
Yeah, that Tarek Yee is still
that actually sounds disgusting. All right.
Yeah.
What is the FlyQuest game for Team Liquid? So the Team Liquid game was right here. Okay. So what? Also, what do you think about? Okay, we'll wait to get to that team. Oh my god, what the fuck? How am I offline? The heck? Like Alfari is playing really well right now, and I'm glad he's getting back to form. Right? I'm glad for that. But the other members of the team really got to step it up, though. And Jensen's been playing fine overall. Like, Jensen and Alfari have been their best players so far. When it comes to Core JJ and Tactical, they've not been like a special bot lane, but they've been good enough, right? Like, they're still top of the league, right? But when you think of like Tactical Core JJ, you're thinking like dominant bot lane. Oh, Kumo actually did one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. So, like, this is when Alfari was on Camille, right? Pretty much is just bullying the fuck out of Kumo. Like, hey, bitch, get back. This is my lane, you know? So right here, Kumo's clearly getting camped. It's understandable, dude. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Armal goes out of vision. Okay, look at what Kumo does right here. Look at what he does. Just, why walk up? Why? You know he's there. It's very obvious he was still there. Warren, you have any explanation for that?
Maybe he thought he could outplay it. That's all I can think of.
He has a Doran's blade and a potion.
Yeah, he
was half health.
He has garage items.
He was half health. What are you, crackhead?
Me?
What the fuck?
I'm not the crackhead. This guy's the fool trying to do nonsense. Like,
Oh my god. So you also had Tomo and Diamond giving up this bot lane kill, and that was pretty much it. The game was over once you saw Alfari just dominate Kumo up in the top lane. Overall, for TL's gameplay, I think they're also steadily improving like Cloud9. It's really hard to really determine how good they are, given the fact that they've had many bad weeks like Cloud9. But if you have a player like Alfari, it makes things a whole lot easier. The game's over. Like, there's nothing he can do. This is GG. Go next, right? Like, Jensen almost got a fucking pentakill by how fucking ahead he was over triple. And I like triple.
Do you think Gragas is packing?
Gragas is good. And if you play Gragas with a jungler like Armal, you're in a good place. You want to know why, guys? Because if you have a weak jungler and you give him a tank jungler, no matter how weak he actually is, it doesn't matter. He'll be effective. You know?
I think you went AP, actually, if you go further in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, right? Because he has a stopwatch right there, right?
Yeah, go further into the... yeah, he went Night Harvester. He went damage.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I'm gonna tear apart this team. Right.
Like,
why?
yeah.
Oh my god, look at this bronze level shit. Why is Tomo by himself? Why is he walking in front of her? But his team is right there.
I mean, he flashed out.
Hold on. Look at this. Please look at this. Why is he walking?
Bad passing. That was
Why is he walking right here when his team's clearly right here, right? And he's walking in front of a Leona.
He's trying to bait out the ult.
Sure, Warren. And I'm fucking like gonna get laid tonight.
No comment.
Holy shit.
That's a no comment.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, you were right. Like, FlyQuest just had a few lucky couple of weeks. You know, it happens when you get new teams like that. They usually go on a tear for a bit, and then their reign of dominance usually ends. But that's my thing with Team Liquid. They're improving a little bit. It's getting a lot more of what Cloud9 had talked about this week with perks. Like, you know, having Sven back is making a lot of things better. You know, so that's good enough in and of itself. Anything else you want to say about Team Liquid, actually?
Um. Well, the thing is that we have one more. Is this? We have one more week, right?
Yeah, we're at week. Yeah, we're gonna be on week
Week
9 coming
nine
up.
is
Oh
the
my
last
god.
game. This is going to determine a lot of seeding and stuff.
Hmm.
Like, so I don't know when we're going to do this, but my teams going into Worlds. Of course, I'm going to say TSM, but I don't see 100 Thieves making it in the Worlds, man.
100 Thieves gonna be in the finals. Called it already. 100 Thieves in the finals. You
If they
guys know
don't,
what it
I'm
is.
gonna laugh.
If
I'm gonna
they,
laugh.
if I mean, hey, I used to be a prediction god. I'm trying to see if I can get back onto that level.
I was predicting a lot, like the prophets the other day.
Pure luck, you know.
I did call Mad Lions beating. I did, and you saw that. I said it. I was like, Mad Lions winning.
Against what? Rogue and shit?
Yeah, they won the final.
Yeah.
Remember? I called
Oh
that.
yeah. I remember. Yeah. Holy shit! I was a because I mean I don't know. Life sucks on some things. All right, there was this game too because Evil Geniuses has also been playing well too. This was Evil Geniuses versus TSM. TSM drafted Lee Sin, Mundo, Syndra, Aphelios Thresh, EG draft Nard, Diana, Lucian, Ziggs, and Nautilus actually.
Literally, all TSM had to do was play the game slower. I don't know what Power Viewer was out of position so many times. So was Sword was underestimating damages where he should have flashed out. Like because the whole purpose of the comp, right, is still, as much as I think 100 Thieves is a good team, I don't see them as a world's caliber team. And I mean, I don't know. Like, is 100 Thieves making
Just keep
it?
talking, okay? I'm just gonna go back real quick.
Can they make it? Probably, but I just don't see how they're gonna measure up. Like, I I think this TSM could probably win a couple games at Worlds. I don't think they're gonna get out of quarters, out of group stage. Um, the only dark horse I can really see making Worlds is EG, but that's just me. Um, this game literally TSM, all they had to do was chill, because if you look at their comp, right, the Gnar is not gonna burst out the Mundo. The Ziggs is not gonna burst out the Mundo. Like, look at PoE, he's just getting caught out time and time again. He was look at like they all have burst. Like, if they have burst, that means that like TSM just literally again Hooney played League good. It's like they haven't had a 3. Did TSM have a 3-0 week so far this split?
I think it might have been week 1. Didn't it not go 3-0 week 1?
Week 1, but they were like, yeah, like if you look at this,
I think so. Yeah, I remember they went 3-0 week 1.
like right here, what is he doing? What?
Is that your man's? That's your man's right there, dude. Hey,
I think he just didn't expect that to happen, and like I think Contracts has gotten Diana each game, and I'm like, why are you giving this guy Diana every game? Like, literally, the guy has just popped off on this one champion, and this time I was like, oh wow, they had like because like up until like 18 to 15 to 18 minutes, TSM was like, we're doing okay. Like, Diana didn't get any ganks off, they were doing good, and then a lot of misposition mistakes, and it's like, guys, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, are you on cocaine? Like, like right there, like right there, they played this fight so good. Like, this is what I mean. Like, that's like they didn't go to the zigzag. I'm like, okay. Like, I think they have, like, I think Sword Art has definitely made them more aggressive, which is good. Like, oh, that was a beautiful hook. I remember
that was so good. That did not get talked about on the broadcast deck. That hook was so god tier.
Yeah, like, people say Sword Art is old. Yeah, old player.
Sword Art's bad. I'm like, he's actually one of the more better supports in the league. Actually,
20 something.
Top 4 in your opinion, right? For Sword Art?
Oh, top 3, no question.
Yeah, I've never agreed with the Sword Art haters.
He's way better than if anyone by far.
I think far better than
because I feel that I'm pretty sure Zill will agree with this. I would say FBI is carrying Hui.
and I'm pretty sure Zill would agree with me on this. Like FBI is so good dominating the lane that who he could play like a banana and like and still do okay. What are they doing right here? Like TSM just had to take it easy. Like what? Like they just lost their jungler. Like I don't know, man. It was just this is I don't know.
Also, people need to be giving more credit to Jizuke. Like, dude, I thought initially it was Abadage, Power of Evil, and who do we have up there? Like a Jensen? I don't know, man. Jizuke's been making some pretty big waves these past 3 weeks where they've been on their win streak. He's been playing so well recently, but it's one of these things where, like, when does it all come to an end when he throws that one game by himself, you know?
Well, the thing is that if TSM can get a couple more wins, they guarantee themselves a bye. So all they literally have to do,
I think, is win one game, right?
Win one game. As long as they get the semifinals, world's bid right there, easy.
Yeah, because at that point you just need to win one best of 5, and you're pretty much guaranteed worlds.
They're already guaranteed the third the third slot where they would go up against wildcard regions. So that's already now if they make finals, that guarantees them top 2. So I'm like, okay, this TSM, can you I'm gonna give all my energy. I'm gonna run outside my house naked. You know,
trying to like fucking bleed my eyes out or something. I guess, Warren, right?
Of course.
Also, what do you think about CLG?
So we're in the show right now.
Okay, here. Okay, I can give. Okay, so 100 Thieves struggled this week. They had that really close game against CLG. I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa, Sean Avery. Whoa.
TSM has to be blackmailing the rest of the league to do all of these throws against them. Cannot believe this mediocre roster is one series away from heading to Worlds again. Happy for Speaker, though.
Okay. Mr. Avery, how are you going to say they're mediocre when they have they ended up spring split, what was it, 3rd? And now this split they're tied for 1st. That's not a mediocre team is like, dig, come on, man. Like give a little bit more respect. Like I get it. And like let's be honest, Sean, Mr. Avery, because I'm gonna say Mr. Avery because I think you're an intelligent person. If TSM just played a little bit, I wouldn't say safer, but in the moment made the right moves, they would probably be 30-12 right now.
There are some games where they threw themselves, like where they could be literally like pretty much first place. They could easily be tied for first place with 100 Thieves themselves if they actually.
No, Zill, come on, man, come on. Come on, man. If FBI got Sword Art, there's nobody beating that bot lane, and I could tell you that. You tell me who he like. Imagine who he with Neo or who he with like Raze. He's not that good. Like he's not that good. Like he went to academy, he bounced from like I wouldn't be surprised if 100 Thieves get like another
100 Thieves Vulcan.
Like yeah, well maybe.
Oh good God. That'd be actually I don't know, man. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the last game we'll cover, and then we'll start talking about EU actually. I know you guys want to talk about Fnatic. So 100 Thieves played up against CLG, right? And this game, you get the feeling that fucking CLG might have a chance to win this game, but later on, it gets so close. There's this. This is what people remember about this game. This is the Baron call right here, right? So CLG inevitably starts Baron right here. They finish it. They get it, right? Yeah, Demonte gets it, and then they really can't do anything. Broxa goes in, kicks him, dies himself. Fucking closer. Well, Finn actually goes in and pretty much gets 3 kills right here, right? He got a triple kill there. And then right here, closer got 4 kills. Okay, so right here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why Wild Turtle didn't just leave. They all could have just like left. I think they walked back. Am I wrong? Wait, there's more than enough time to leave. Why did they walk back? To get like, oh my God, dude, Warren, help me.
No, is the show over?
Why did they walk back when they had Baron buff? That's the only reason why they went there.
Is the show over?
Oh my god!
I'm not talking about this garbage team. I'm sorry. I rather
I just proved why CLG should not be in playoffs.
I rather watch some kindergarten kids play bronze placements than watch CLG.
If you guys want to know why CLG is bad, literally look at that game, go to all the way to that moment in the game, and that'll prove to you why they're not good. That'll just show you undoubtedly, without a shred of imagination, why they're not good and why they should not be in playoffs.
But Zill, I just read the little part. Like you say that he's learning. Like remember, FBI was in academy before he came, and who he was on Golden Guardians, and then they picked him up. Remember, so like, I remember FBI also was in Oath. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just if Lost could just take it up. Like me personally, I'm not gonna lie. I think if TSM had Cody's son, that it's a wrap. Like Cody's son gave Double F a run for his money a couple times, and like, but that's just me. So I don't know. But we'll see. Like I wish I don't know. Like would I want to see 100 Thieves go? Yeah. I like.
Guys, I'm just gonna grab my phone charger.
No, you're fine. Like I could see a world where it's 100T, TSM, C9, or like C9, TL, 100T. I could see those sort of combinations. It's just rough because, like, TL doesn't have Centauran.
Also, you guys kind of gotta factor in Worlds is still so far very away. Like a lot of the stuff we're seeing right now is definitely going to change. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
all that shit is going to change. Also, the meta you're playing right now is going to shift at Worlds.
They have one more. Yeah, they'll have one more. They'll have one more patch. I think this week they're all. I think next. I think they're still on patch 11.14, and then they'll have 11.15 next week, and then they might have one more patch before World. I think they might get 2 more patches.
All right. So before we go on to talking about Fnatic, because they did lose both their games this week. I think it's their first 0-2 week they've had in the whole split.
Well, I just want to say. Oh, we're doing the predictions this week?
Yeah. The predictions for the final week of the LCS 2021 Summer Split, Week 9 predictions. We have 2 match of the weeks, TSM versus 100 Thieves opening up the week. EG versus C9, hidden sleeper game right there. Then you also have the banger of all bangers, TSM versus CLG, man. Let's go. Not just fucking kidding. You also have Cloud9 versus Team Liquid as the second match of the week here. So Friday's games, 100 Thieves has been slipping so far. So I'll say TSM, C9, Team Liquid, Gold, FlyQuest, and then Dignitas for Friday. For which games for you have for that for Warren?
For Friday?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna pick TSM, so that's an easy one. I'm always gonna pick TSM, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god. Trash.
EG has been on fire. I can see them beating them, so I'm gonna go EG, TSM, EG, because I fuck you and C9.
Okay.
TL.
Very nice one.
Golden Guardians is better than FlyQuest because they've been exposed, so GG. And then I could see CLG being Dig because Dig's a dumpster team. So I'll be the idiot for CLG. Saturday, easy 100T, C9,
fucking New York and shit.
IMT,
Garden, the
TSM,
Big Apple,
EG again because I think that they're better right now than TL. Danny's a better. I think the top AECs are FBI, Danny, Sven, and then Lost. Honestly, and I don't know. I don't think you did Sunday yet, right?
No. So for Saturday for me, it'd be 100 Thieves, Cloud9, IMT, TSM, and EG. Okay. Sunday, I got TSM, Golden Guardians, Cloud9. Oh, that's another good game right there, too. EG versus 100 Thieves. That's another good one right there, too. Holy shit. I'll say EG win that, actually. I think they're better right now. And in the last game of the split comes down to FlyQuest versus CLG. You know what? I'm going to pick CLG because it doesn't fucking matter because I don't think they're making playoffs. So
Imagine if they do and they make a miracle run.
then I will go outside, strip butt naked, and start licking the concrete.
I can't wait to watch that.
All right, guys, let's start talking about EU. All right, so Fnatic played up against Rogue this past week. It was the match of the week. Fnatic and Rogue are sitting at the top of the table of the LEC 2021 Summer Split. And I think we talked about this too. Like, I think I mentioned it last week, how I thought Rogue could beat Fnatic. I was like, I'm not surprised if Rogue beat Fnatic. I think they're actually playing better, like, in general, you know? But it just, to be fair, like, you never really understand or know until they actually face each other. This game, I don't think Whipple was playing egregiously bad. He just got outsmarted by Inspired, who's also one of the best junglers in the LEC right now. Upset and Hylissang had a pretty off week, though. You know, they were having like they're losing 2v2s like that. I was like, huh? Okay. So what did you think about this game here for Fnatic versus Rogue? Yes. Yes, sir.
I think the thing is that Bippo is going up against real junglers. Like I think they did beat them one time. It's just like once, like, remember, he's still new to the role, and like him going up against Expired is like, imagine a 5th grader going up against a 12th grader. Like, come on, like you're gonna get your ass beaten. Like, what are you? Literally, what are you doing? Are you on cocaine? Like, are you trying to sniff Jolly Ranchers or?
Like, Adam was also losing the 1v1, went down bot lane and still griefed over a kill. You know?
Yeah,
oh my god, this game was disgusting from Rogue.
I just think their over-aggression showed a little bit. And they didn't play a team. They didn't play the team Fnatic game that we know, like making proper TVPs, proper dives. They're playing around their win condition. Like, I feel like a lot of these plays are just desperation plays. This seems like more like a XL thing than a Fnatic thing. Right?
Yeah, like Inspired has been playing really well all split long. Like, he just pretty much outsmarted Whipple. Like, every single point of the game, he's just getting outsmarted. And it's like, yes, I expect that because he's the better jungler anyway. But to see how it happened, it was like, oh my god, there's such a big gap there. Like, this is the issue people were talking about when he made the switches. Like, if you face someone like Inspired, you're probably going to get exposed, and you definitely saw that. Overall, even Fnatic's draft is kind of off here, too. Like, you have Set going into Camille, blind picking Silas against fucking Twisted Fate. Not the worst matchup, right? But, like, going, huh? Kalista Rakan pretty much body Tristana and Morg. Now, I get it. Like, what is Morg for? Black shielding the Rakan knockup, right? That's such a niche thing, though.
Yeah.
Is that even worth the pick, though? That's not worth the pick, though.
I don't think so.
Adam did a really nice outplay on Set earlier this week. But that's pretty much it for this game. Fnatic definitely got pretty handily destroyed here. A lot. Like, a lot. So... sorry about that. To any of the other Fnatic fans, they showed some weaknesses. Now, the other game where fans are going like, this is a disrespectful pick. Well, let's break it down, as we always do here. Let's break it down. Okay, so this is actually two of Warren's favorite teams actually going at it. So, you know, Warren's going to be extra mad if SK Gaming lose, but he's also like, wait, it was to Fnatic, so it's like, it's okay.
Yeah, this is like one of those games where either team wins, I'm okay with it, but I definitely think they've been winning a lot with Philip Lillup. Sorry, so
even though they clearly claimed he wasn't LEC ready, and he's been one of the reasons why they've been doing better.
They've been like 2-2.
They've won their last. Well, because they've won their last like 3 games with him, which is not bad, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Fnatic takes Set, Rengar, Twisted Fate, Jinx, and Thresh. SK Gaming take Gragas, Nocturne, Syndra, Philios, and Tom Kench. The new rework of Tom Kench, I've seen people now flex it back to the bot lane, but you can play it as a mid lane pick too.
Here's my problem with this draft.
What the fuck is Twisted Fate gonna do after 20 something minutes? Ooh, I throw a lotto card at you. Ooh.
And then Nisky clearly showed us why you don't pick fucking Twisted Fate into
why you
Syndra.
don't BM in games? Like he BMs so hard in some of these games. I'm like, dude, you BMing
He's
when
playing good, but you're not playing that level of good. Like you're playing fine. Like he's probably like top 4 in his role in the LEC. But it's like I don't know. Like a lot of the decisions they made after like this moment in the game, like 9 minutes in, it was like, okay, you're definitely not playing well here because there's points in the game where they're clearly winning and doing stuff like this where it's like, okay, just keep up the aggression. It's fine.
they farmed the shit out of Gen X, man.
I felt so bad for that guy.
I felt bad this game for. Yeah, Pain FX TSM TSM
No,
TSM.
no. TSM is a garbage and trash. So looking at it right here, they got bodied in the 2v2 with Jezu and Lilip should not be beating Upset and Hylissang. No one will ever convince me that that should be a thing. No way, not on this earth. Upset and Han Sama are like the best AD carries in the league. Why in the world are they losing? Also, in moments like this too, why are they there? Why did he re-engage? This is your team, man. Is that your man's?
I mean, this is my team is SK. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now oh my god, I hate Warren so much, guys. Holy shit. I think right here, I like this actually. He played this really, really well. As he just waits for his teammates to come, he baits them right into this bush. Where obviously, if Rengar gets in the bush, he's going to be a lot stronger. Saves his ultimate. I was like, okay, Adam, I see you. I see that level of top lane play. See, it's plays like that shows me they're the better team than this dog shit SK Gaming team. Come on, Adam literally outplayed them both at 20 health. I don't know where that rocket's going to fucking Narnia or some shit.
It's going to Uganda. That's where it's
why is Blue even here? It's not like they could get anything for this. He's just here going like, hey man, what's up? Just kill me. Fuck me, right?
Do you see Sean's last comment? No, the one after that.
Oh god. Sean, what EU crack are you on? Holy shit. Is Sean nerd man? Except he's European.
No, he's not a nerd, man. Sean, I mean, I want TSM to. I think TSM. I want TSM to make worlds because I love icons. Like I really do.
I love those icons, man.
I do love them, and I got my TSM jersey, which I'm hoping to God it comes soon. Which I don't know why the fuck it's taking forever. But it is a custom jersey.
Does Lena probably shit on it before she sent it out to you?
That's great. I'll sniff it.
Oh, okay. So back to the Fnatic versus SK Gaming game. There's the part in this game where Nisky clearly lost his brain.
Yeah, look at what Gen X is 1-5. Like that's like my top lane games.
Now, if this was an NA game, they would type like, okay, it's over. GG, go next.
It's a fiesta. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, how you gonna tell me this is if you took off the nameplates, you think that this was the amateur league in EU? Am I wrong?
Where is it at? No, you're right. No, I agree. Like he was playing. It wasn't like he was playing individually bad. He just got camped so hard. I was like, dude, yeah, you're gonna have the bitch roll this game. That's just all it's gonna be.
Oh, Lilip played this so well though. Mm-hmm. He played that so well. You know he's
you have to flash the emo when you do that. You have to flash the emo when you do that.
You know he's mad. You know that Adam was mad. He's like, fuck this champion Tom Kench. But like
Tom Kench is such a fuckboy champion, though. I hate that fucking champion,
dude. Here's why I think Gragas is always good. Like that cask is good. Like it
body slam flash cast is always gonna be deadly, no matter what meta you're in, no matter what comp you always have it in.
It took Nisky out of the fight for them to not do gold cards, and like Gen X started like people don't understand Gragas, even though he might not be quote unquote like a Gwen or a Viego or a Set or a Renekton. If you get a good cast, you can mess up the enemy team, and he has a lot of engage, a lot of setup, and he has ways of building that people don't realize. And I think Wonder started doing the grass build. I've played the grass build, which does a lot of damage in top lane, believe it. Like I literally had a Cho'Gath build Spirit Vistage first item.
That sounds disgusting. That sounds like he should quit League of Legends.
The fact that I made a Cho'Gath go Spirit Visage just says you how much grasp is.
Look at this bronze TP Niski just did right there.
I
He's
will
sprinting to his fucking
listen, Sean.
titleless win.
If you give me a C9 jersey, I'll tell you what I'll do with it. I'll record myself taking a piss and a dump on it.
and then give it to a girl and fucking blindfold her. So she fucking blindfolds your shit. I don't fucking know where I'm going with that. But okay.
But like, here's the problem I saw was that Tom Kench is gonna be so tanky. He uses the always properly. Like that's what they wanted to change to Tom Kench because the W seemed like it was a get out of jail free card because I think they put it on a 12-second cooldown in the global. And like again, look at that body slam. Look at that body.
Look how much damage that did and how much that helped them win. Also, when they tried to aggress onto blue, they tried to kill him, but he had Zhonya's right here too. Then he grabbed his cast.
It displaced Hillisang, and then that set up the Syndra, and then it's like if you slow it down, like it did so much, and people don't. This is why Xiaohu played it so much. Wonder has played it.
So right here, when they're trying to engage on the blue, they don't even kill blue right here because he waits to Zhonya's. As he waits to use his Zhonya's, then Gen X casts the cast, and now it's over. What else are they gonna do? Because everyone's chunked out, and they all obviously can't aggress onto them. I get what Hillsing and Boop are doing. I get it. I get it. But I don't see it.
Look again. He sent the cast, knocks Rengar out. What does that do? He can't do anything because his ult's being burned. And then they got paranoia going, and it's like you got this fat man with a big belly coming after you, saying, "Hey, little girl." And
wait, what? All right, so it's been a great day, guys.
Let's also mention one thing. Misfits didn't choke this spring splits. I want to just highlight that. Remember, Misfits was known for every spring split of they would go like 7-0 and then drop to like 8-10 and lose all their games. Misfits qualified for playoffs. Now let's see if they can win a best of 5. So
yeah, that's pretty much it. We had an action-packed week of League of Legends. Expect your guys' recaps coming pretty much tomorrow. I'm trying to work on like the best time and date to basically give it to you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We had a great show tonight. Anything you want to say, man, before we head out of here, actually?
Yeah, I appreciate all the Sean, Zilak, Payne, all these new people. Appreciate you guys coming and giving feedback and engaging with us. It's always fun.
You know, TSM sucks as usual. Fucking garbage dumpster fire org.
Who won this past weekend?
See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing. Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. Have a good day. See you guys later. Deuces. Cloud9 are definitely TSM have been putting it in Cloud9's ass half the split. So
you're right for once. Thanks.
Feels good actually when it just slides right in there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.